All right, and we are on to week 3 of the Anchorman Rodeo recap and awards. Let's get ourselves started. Moving on, number 1, we have McLaughlin versus Legendary Henry, and McLaughlin falls to 0-3. Unfortunately, even though Jalen Hurts put up 35, he could not overcome Legendary Henry. Some might think this is the curse of Kyle Pitts. You draft that guy, and it's not really a fantasy football season for you. So sorry about that one, Gary. Going on, we got Silence of the Lamb able to overcome the CD Lamb injury. It puts up a 0. There's your silence, and that'll hold you back. 13 points. Hey, listen, if he played all game, he probably would have got you that. So tough break there for Chav. Wild Blitz Brandon falls to Sea Goblin. Sea Goblin manages to overcome a less than 5 point quarterback performance by Joe Flacco. And he hangs on for the win. Moving forward, no, this is Patrick. Slightly edges out baby back Gibbs. No tremendous standout performances here. Everybody did just about their job, but no, this is Patrick. Your guys did more of their job than baby back Gibbs' guys. So we move forward. We got Game Changer G gets blown out by the Magician. The Magician putting up a staggering 204.5 points, led by Caleb Williams and the Minnesota defense. Minnesota defense scores 2 touchdowns, better than a lot of offensive players this week. So, 30 points out of your defense, you should have a good shot any given week when that happens. Firmly grasp it, falls to Cold Snap Jason. Cold Snap Jason secures his first win of the season. Not really led by any stellar performances. He just got a couple of decent results out there. Seattle's defense had 16 points. That's probably the biggest standout on this stat sheet. Sometimes you just need regular play, and that'll get it done for Cold Snap Jason. Moving on to the awards, and if I'm going to be honest, this week I was traveling. I did not get to watch a lot of football. So the awards, you see how you feel about them. You may be able to tell that I didn't see a lot of football. We're going to start. There's a ton of blocked field goals. Just a ton of blocked field goals. Not like a huge number. I think there was 4 of them, but that's more than you would expect. So the first blocked field goal, Shelby Harris. He'll get the My Hero award because Shelby Harris, for the Browns, the down in the dumps Browns, he blocks the Packers' go-ahead field goal. And the Browns come back and win. And I, myself, a Minnesota fan, very sick of hearing that the Packers were going to go to the Super Bowl. The Packers are the best team in the NFL. I never agreed. I don't agree. And Shelby Harris didn't agree. That's why he blocked the field goal and helped the Browns secure their first victory of the year. Going forward, we have Jordan Davis. He's going to get the A5 Wagyu award because at 336 pounds, that is the heaviest player to scoop and score for over 50 yards. You just had this beef running down the field after he blocked that field goal for a touchdown. Love to see it. Get the man an oxygen tank. Jordan Davis, we salute you from all the heavies out there. Not to be left alone, another Eagles player, Jalen Carter, he stays in the game. He decides he's going to keep his bodily fluids to himself. And it turns out when that guy plays football, he is really, really good at football. So he himself blocks a field goal, and he's on this list. If we continue, we got a Jets player. But just like a Jet, the Jets are going to Jet. He blocks a field goal, putting them up in under 2 minutes left in the game. But this is the New York Jets, and the New York Jets are not about to let an incredible play secure a victory. So they go on and let Baker Mayfield just run over them for a Buccaneers win. Like I said, the Jets gonna Jet. Sorry, Will. We had some real home cooking this week. We had some real home cooking. I believe the home teams went 12-3 this week, so it was a good time to be a host. So let's talk about the top 3 hosts. I don't want to hear anything. These dudes can absolutely host a program. They can carry it. First off, this is my guy, Jeff Probst. He's the host of Survivor. And I forget exactly what season on. I think it's like 42 or something like that. But this man, He can host a tribal council. He can get up next to you, put his arm around you, and get in the feels with you. If you want to be standoffish, if you want to hit him with some attitude, oh, oof, he'll take off that hat, he'll put it to his side, and he'll stop acting gentlemanly. He will put you in your place. Jeff Prost, Jeff Host, if you will, he's just one of the best to ever do it. The man carries 42, 43, I don't know how many seasons of Survivor. And if you know me, I'll tell you, Survivor is just the greatest game ever made. And when you're the greatest part of it, you're a hell of a host. Next up, we got Steve Harvey. Ain't no mustache in the game like Steve Harvey. The man will come at you with a smile and call you an idiot. The man will take one of your ideas that you thought was pretty good and he will cackle in your face about it. He will come over to a 13-year-old young man. He'll dap him up and he'll just say, "What's up?" He can just get along with anyone, even when he's making fun of him. And he's got numerous shows. He has a show called Judge Steve Harvey, which is incredible. He's not a judge. He's a TV personality. And I get it that a mustache like that does confer authority, but you know what? He's not actually a judge. But everybody loves Steve Harvey. The man, he's taken Family Feud to a next level. And Family Feud's an old game show. So when you can have something that's gone on as long as Family Feud, and you can take it to the next level, you're doing a hell of a job. Congratulations, Steve. And now, some people might not realize, but Ryan Seacrest is a goddamn good host. You don't have to be and again, he's gone to talk shows. He hung out with Kelly Ripa for a while. Ryan Seacrest is unflappable in the face of pressure. You know, I mean, never a curse, never a sneer, never a stumble. The man can deliver the monologue. The man can get along with the youngins. The man can honor the old. He is a consummate professional. And you know what? American Idol, they've been going for some time. And people might have lost viewers, and they might have come back, and you might not even like singing. But Ryan Seacrest, that man is good at his job. And not everyone can say that. Ryan Seacrest, number 3 on the top 3 hosts. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like I said, I did not watch all the football this week. Moving forward, I can't, like, while we're talking coaches, Travis Kelce. Oh my, let me take a sip of water. Travis Kelce. How dare you raise this man's blood pressure? Andy Reid is a national treasure. Andy Reid talks about football and family, and he loves a good cheeseburger. He's got a wonderful walrus mustache. It's just, he is, if Santa Claus had gotten into sports, you'd have Andy Reid. He's already jolly and dressed in red with facial hair. So for you to think that you can just argue with the man, oh, Travis House, if you take just even one day off of the lifespan by raising Andy Reid's blood pressure, not even Taylor Swift can save you, because he is a national treasure, and you are a damn fine football player. But I mean, I know which one I'm rooting to stay around. You can retire and we'll all be fine. We're gonna have a candlelight visual when Andy Reid leaves the public view, and you're just gonna fade off. I'm not really. I just wanted to put it out there. If we're talking coaches, I love me some Andy Reid, and I agree with this guy over here on the left. This guy over here is like, "Oh my God, Travis, what are you doing? What are you doing? Andy's like 72. He needs to be protected, and that's not how you do it, all right? So boo-hoo on Travis for this one. While we're talking about head coaches, the Rooney Rule is paying off because Aaron Glenn with an absolutely diabolical touchdown celebration. His guys take a deep ball in for a touchdown, and he comes down the field. He's moving. He's showing that athleticism, and bam, he hits him with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 step. Just, oh, you even see he got a thrust in. That's a Key and Peele skit. No fine, no flag, just moves. So you got to give Aaron Glenn credit for bringing some rhythm back to the head coaching position. Now, we all know our favorite award. Each week, we're going to give out a most massive salami award. And this week, it goes to Isaiah Rodgers. leading that Minnesota defense that scored 30 points, Isaiah Rodgers goes wild. He had an interception returned for a touchdown. He had a forced fumble returned for a touchdown. That forced fumble, he forced it himself. As a matter of fact, he forced another one. That's 3 turnovers in one game by a single player. That's phenomenal. I believe Pro Football Focus rated his performance a 99.9. It doesn't get any better than that. It is the best defensive performance you can put out there on that field. He also slapped 2 passes and tackled 3 guys. So you know what? For this week, Isaiah Rodgers, you're going to get on the Dilly counter. Right now, Dilly counter sits at Josh Allen 1, Amon-Ra St. Brown 1, and Isaiah Rodgers 1 through week 3. Thank you so much for listening. Catch you next week.